Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is a new type of video I'm going to be doing where I give an initial review on movies I watch. These will have no editing, so you can just enjoy them like a podcast and listen to me talk about whatever new movies I saw in the theaters, or an older film where I had something to say but not enough to make it a full video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the new Alex Garland film Men, which is about a woman who, after seeing her ex-husband commit suicide, goes to a village out in the country, and as she explores the countryside, she starts to see the horrors of the town. I liked most everything in this movie, especially the acting. I think all the actors did a really great job here, and I think if you're a horror fan, it's worth seeing it on that alone. The cinematography is also very good, as is always with Garland's films. I like how all the different locations in the village are portrayed, and as the film becomes more sinister, the color palette moves from the greens and blues shown earlier in the movie and turns into a darker red color palette. The movie is more story focused in the first half, but as it goes on, it's more up to interpretation as to what really happened. The last 10 minutes of this movie is the most visceral reaction I have ever had to a horror movie. I was disgusted at what I saw on screen, and I think it's a really well done body horror moment. I haven't dabbled all that deep into the body horror subgenre of horror, but I definitely will after seeing this film. This movie is not at all for the faint of heart, but if you enjoyed Alex Garland's previous works, or are a fan of slower paced horror films like Hereditary or Midsommar, I would recommend this. I would not recommend this for people looking for a fun slasher movie, because that is not at all what you're going to get. Overall, I think this is my least favorite Alex Garland project that I've seen, and I would recommend Annihilation and Ex Machina over this if you haven't seen them yet. My final rating for the film is a 7 out of 10, which could change over time, because I felt the same way about both Annihilation and Ex Machina after my first watch, and now those are some of my favorite sci-fi films. Overall, I think the film is solid, and if you're a fan of weird, slow burn horror movies, I would highly recommend you go watch this. That's all for today. This is Jackson signing off.